Kelly Renee Baker, the Queen Bee here. We've been talking about fear and how that can keep us from reaching our goals in life, or being in the relationships that we're meant to be in, from the job that we're supposed to have, because we often hold ourselves back. We're afraid to make mistakes. We're afraid to look stupid. We're just scared of the unknown. And there's nothing bad about that. There's nothing wrong. That just means you're human. However, you've probably heard that everything you've ever wanted and dreamed of is on the other side of your comfort zone. So, how can you basically transform your mind to think and see and deal with life in a way that is not fear-based? We want to get away from everything being so fear-based. And that's why I have suggested things like looking at who you hang out with, what you think about, what you watch, what you hear, what you take in to your mind, all of those kinds of things, because really fear can be just basically put on a pedestal. I feel like our society just really glorifies the negative and the fear, and it just really makes me kind of sick. So we don't want to do that. We want to get away from that. We want to be able to look at life through the eyes of Jesus, to see all of the beauty and all of the goodness in ourselves and in others. I struggle because I find myself in the same situations over and over and over again, where I'm thinking negatively and creating these scenarios that we all know won't happen, or pretty much don't happen. For some reason, our minds always want to go to the negative before the positive. We always think the worst first. So that's what we want to do, is retrain our brains so that instead of going to that negative first, we're going to the positive first. Think about what your life can look like if we look at the positive first instead of focusing on the negative. What you focus on, you get more of. So what we're going to start doing with our brain is, anytime you have a negative thought, you're going to stop and go, oh, no, 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 that was negative. And you're going to immediately think something positive. If you're in a situation where you can say it out loud, the positive thing, as well as think it, that's even better, because that just helps to cement it in your mind, in your brain, that positive. And that's what we want to get in the habit of doing, is just altering what we've been trained to do, what the world and society has trained us to do, and that is to focus on the negative. We want to make that shift where we're going to start thinking about the positive instead. Yes, easier said than done, like so many things in this life, but I know that you can do it. I can do it. And yes, there's going to be times where you fall, you get stuck in the negative and just, spiral. The point is having that awareness so you can stop and go, oh no, I'm spiraling. Oh no, I'm focusing on the negative, and you can get yourself out of it. Again, before you had this awareness, you weren't able to change it, because we can't change what we're not aware of. So now that you are aware, now we're going to make the necessary changes to reframe your mindset to seek out the positive rather than the negative. This is Kelly Renee Baker, the Queen Bee, reminding you that you can be high on life and you can defeat your greatest opponent. We'll see you tomorrow.